branches now, swinging from the rafters. Cause if we never stop, tell me how they gonna get to us. Yeah, we can climb the rocks, see the bottom through a cloud of dust. Take me to the top, I wanna live up on the mountain. Take me to the top, no I won't stop. So take me to the top. You take me to the top. You take me to the top. Take me to the top. You 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 take me to the top.
Morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, we wet the bed. And we're streaming on the completely opposite time. I do apologize, guys. We were meant to stream last night, but World Update 6, as a lot of people did, we had issues installing it, so I couldn't get the stream. So I thought, well, got weird days off this week, so we'll stream this morning. So be a smaller crowd, but that's okay. Hey, Fozzie, hang on, Fozzie. I've got to switch the screens. One sec, my friend. One sec, my friend. Hey, Fozzie. Thank you very much, mate. I'll pin you up in a sec. We'll go back to the welcome screen, but thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Audio is fine. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, legends. So yeah, I didn't want to miss out on a stream. I was hoping that the Junkers or the Junkers or the Yunkers or the Wankers was going to be ready to fly today, but it's not out yet, so we'll have to wait. So, but anyways, we popped out a video last night. If you guys want to check it out, instead of the stream, and then we'll stream this morning. So hopefully everybody's okay, and everyone's, for my Aussies, everyone's having Vegemite on toast. I know that's what I did. But, yeah, streaming. Yep, absolutely. But we might see some new faces in here, so I'm going to say hello. But again, Fozzie, thank you, mate. Turn this music down for a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. It was gleaming in my headset. But let's see who's here. Brett, how are you, mate? Brett's turned the heater on because it's freezing ass cold in Tassie while he's eating breakfast. So thanks, mate. I was listening to you in the lounge, but I didn't get to talk because I was too busy setting up. Tom, how are you, mate? Becky Davis, welcome and good morning. I'm sure you'll say hello to everybody. Max, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping in. Calling Pigeon, how are you, mate? Welcome. Hey Tristan, what's going on? Yeah, different time. Mr. Blue Dog, g'day mate. A great city. Where we're starting off. It's actually a pretty cool sort of little flight that we're doing, flying up the mountains anyway. Having a look at, I don't know, Switzerland, Germany, wherever we are. We're in Europe somewhere. Black, how are you, mate? Yeah, I was waiting for the JU-52 supposed to come out. Yeah, it'll probably be out like early Friday. It's out Thursday, early Friday morning. Is probably when they normally do it. Lancaster, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully doing well. Max, what's going on, my friends? JVR, how are you? Welcome. Mazda, how are you, mate? Welcome. Hey, Oscar, how you doing, mate? And Leaded Rapier, how are you, legend? Hope you're doing well. Morning, everyone, he says. Gary, how are you, mate? Yo to you, Gary. What's going on? Let's some people being naughty already. Khaled, how are you, mate? Welcome. Hopefully doing well. Aussie! Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Sean, how are you? Welcome. What's going on? Garwin's here as well. How are you, mates? Island Landing. Morning, mate. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Black Eve, how are you, mate? Thank you very much for the kind words. There wasn't enough rudder usage in some of those things, or some of those planes you don't need much rudder. But that's what I was looking at when I was watching those videos, was my rudder work. So I was critiquing my own landings. But anyways, glad you enjoyed them. Something different. Mr. Lizard Man, how are you, mate? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Bubba's here. Brett's here. Mr. Flight Sim Deck is here. Mate, how are you, Patrick? Hopefully doing well. Alex is here. Kanga, welcome, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're going to pin Fozzie up there. He's the pin-ups man for the stream so far. Paul Phillips is here. How are you, mate? Yeah, it is early. A little bit different time. Yeah. Mr. Macco, welcome. Happy Gamer. Welcome, sir. Dion, how are you, mate? Got days off from work? No, just got one day. I've got like split shifts this week, so it's a bit different. Sort of pulled the bad shifts for sort of working all weekend. So, Vinny, how are you, mate? Welcome. Mr. Mike West, g'day, mate. And I'd make a good jet pilot. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's hard to see in some of those slings though. Like there is rudder work in there, but some of that was pretty. There wasn't much wind, so I really didn't need much. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I hear you. Nice and warm up here, northern New South Wales. Oh, nice one. Not that you can go outside, but here you can go outside soon. In October, maybe. Oh, ran out of coffee. Crap. Nice early flight today. Hey, Mr. Danny Black, how are you, mate? Welcome. My favourite YouTuber. Oh, that was funny. Just pop in for like 5 minutes last night on your stream and roasted ya. How are you, Sam? Welcome, mate. What's going on? Christian, how are you, mate? Anyone have any installing loop? Yeah. So, guys, if you're having issues, I think the main one that come up with was you need to download the Xbox app on PC, and then that'll make the install piece pop up. So, hey Tony, how are you, mate? Welcome. Working so you can't fly, but you'll watch. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. We might do another. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm going to do this stream here, because every time I say that in the last 2 weeks I break my promises. That's why we're streaming in the morning. It was such disappointing seeing the DJ hype and the event, and it was, yeah, it's bad when companies do that sort of stuff. They're hyping up, but I don't think they realise that they're letting their loyal fans, their loyal base down when they do things like that. No issues downloading the update through Steam. Yeah, it was just all the Microsoft users we got backhanded by Xbox. Like this. Like this. My friend can't update because he has crashed his computer. Can you help, please? Well, MJC, first thing he's got to do is make sure he's not driving his computer too fast. That way he's not going to crash it. You know, you had no issues through Steam. Well, aren't you guys bloody lucky? All you little Steam users have no problems doing your updates. You know? It's usually the other way around. No, mate, is turning your PC into an Xbox. Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely. Bloody Xbox. Yeah. They are. They're basically turning into an Xbox. Yeah, we are fancy as such. Alright, well, we better get flying and get this show on the road, or else we'll just be sitting here talking for ages, so. I can't log in the flight simulator just since it says issues with my account, and go to Microsoft's website, which is I will say, go to the forums. There's a lot of people with solutions and fixes in the forums. Jump onto MicrosoftFlightSimulator.com register the forums, go and jump in there, because when there is issues with the sim, that's a good place to go. I pretty much only jump in the forums when I can't get the sim to work, and I usually find a workaround, so... Oz Flight Sim, that's big. That's cause us Trammies? What does that mean? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Are you taking the piss and I don't understand? Probably. Alright. Let's do some things here. Hang on. Oh, there we go. We're in the Seminole today. Hey! I hate when it does that. It's like a premature cannon fire. Just got here. Where are you starting from? Putting exclamation mark flight plan into the chat. And that's when you figure out, I'll actually load up. So I want to see how the is this going to work. So this is the flight plan here, but we're not going to fly exactly to the flight plan exactly because we need to follow the canyon. So we'll be making detour up here and coming into LOWI that way. Because we're flying in the Seminole, she doesn't like flying too high, so she doesn't have enough guts. There are pills for that issue? Apparently so. Fozzie said, well, I'll check back in a little bit when I can catch a break. Cheers. Fozzie, thank you very much for just dropping in and dropping a donation and then heading out. Much appreciated, mate. Hopefully you have a good day. Oh, you're flying the F-14. From my stream last week when you flew the Avis Junkers, only took off from Vienna. Yeah, I heard you you mention that. I figured, well, with the update, we'll go and check to see how the train's looking in the mountains. So I got to remember how to start this thing up. So I think it was half started. Do a control check here. It's an awesome flight. Oh, nice. So one thing I haven't done with the update, which normally makes, I haven't checked my control sensitivities to see if they're being busted, so we're going to find out when we take off. Probably is going to happen. Hey, Max, favourite YouTuber, thank you for the kind words, mate. Hey, T-Fun. Is the nameplate issue still there? I'm using a nameplate mod, and I haven't done a stream to see if people disappear or not, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out during the stream. I guess this is a bit of a test stream because I haven't had much to do with the sim. It's the update. Hey Brendan, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. Come on, turn the gas on. Where's the click spot gone? You're down, you're hiding there. And we've lost the mouse. Don't tell me we've got that bug. That bug still hasn't been fixed. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator, fix the basic stuff. Hey Joseph, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Turn this music down a little bit more. Wish the Seminole would come to the marketplace. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. It's just a matter of time. Alright, so we're going to turn the master on. I'm going to switch all these 456 magnetos. This plane's got more magnetos than it does engines, which is quite interesting. We'll turn the alternators on. And fuel pumps can go on for start. We're going to prime. And, oh, hang on. Better turn some lights on to say, hey, we're actually going to be firing up. Clear on the left, center, right. There's no one standing in the way. Clear prop. Oh, hang on. Do that again. Clear prop. Oh, did that kick back off? Silly. Alright, we'll try this again. Clear! There we go. There we go. Alright, so we're going to a good right engine start. We're going to start the left. Going to prime it. Clear. Close that, 'cause it's going to be a wee little bit noisy. And the radio's on. That was a bit slow. Put on Vfr. We'll set the standby for now because we haven't taken off. And we shall taxi. Does this place have a flag? Oh. Or are we just going to take off from here? What's the wind doing? There we can have a look at the wind. Get the meter. Oh, there's nothing available. We've got no meter, which is probably right. 6 knots tailwind. If we start up this direction, well, we're not going to go. We're going to have to go taxi down. Let's go and chill. Okay, that's not too bad. I actually don't think it's messed with my sensitivity levels at all. Hey Brett, won't be getting any work done in the man cave this morning. I'm thinking. Sorry, Brett. How's the renovations going on the man cave? They're still going good? Now, welcome to 86 people. I wasn't expecting this many, but considering we're on the arse end of what we normally stream, so... But welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday morning. Just as well, I was doing it till 11 PM last night. Oh, you can have a rest, Brett, for a couple of hours. 2 AM. Ooh. What's we're on the same server that we are on it for every stream, which is the West USA server. You can put in exclamation mark server into the chat. There must be an issue with the name tags because it's not showing on everybody. Bit strange. The diehards, absolutely. There we go. It's Monty's at 10 to 1 in the morning. Hey, Two-Tone, how are you, mate? Welcome. I was seeing you over there on Twitch for a little bit, streaming. I thought, oh, but then I couldn't say hello because I had to set this one up. So hopefully doing well, my friend. Hey, Two-Tone, are you streaming over on Microsoft this week? Which day is that? For their anniversary. Hey Brandon, how are you, mate? Happy Wednesday evening here. This Friday, mate. I'll miss it because I'll be working. It'll be your Friday, it'll be my Saturday morning, so I'll miss it. You must be closing out the festivities, are you? did you see their birthday video intro? Great job, dude. No, I haven't seen their birthday video intro. Is it out? Where is it? I know I sent them something, little bit of something, but I haven't seen it. Alright, so I think we're going to need flaps 1 for this takeoff. Ah, it's on the Twitch. Ah, I thought they might have put it on the YouTubes. I'll go and have a squiz. I'll download it. I'll clip it. I'm sure the community for the over on the YouTubes would like to see it. Righty. Hey, Gavin. Dallas can't fly. We've been watching much better than State Premier News Conference complaining about each other. Oh yeah, it's going nuts at the moment in Australia. It's like the race to get vaccinated first, and oh, I don't know. Let's not talk about it. It's politicians in fine form who can backstab each other the best. The engine... Oh, really? The rest were rubbish and you were so hot right then. Thank you, Tuzo. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't even know where the runway is. Anyways. Going in a straight line. Must be not too much wind. Considering we should have done a short field takeoff here, but anyways. The thing I love about the Seminole is the gears going up. Sounds so good. Let's just trim for a little bit. Watch out for the trees. I think we're safe. Let's zoom in for it. Gear up. Gear up. Oh, and I've got the sounds turned down. Good-o. Got your second evac yesterday? Oh, no worry. I was thinking about you, Brett, because I knew you were one day behind me, because I got mine on Tuesday. What plane are you guys most looking forward to being released? Probably the PMDG 737, the Twin Otter from Aerosoft, the Sling PSI that's meant to be coming across, gears up, flaps up above 300, room for that. Then we're going to make a right hand turn. And we're going to depart on our downwind leg. Could see the airfield over there. Any update now? The Junkers is out tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm hoping the flight mechanics are nice. Oh, we took off without putting the transponder onto alt. That's a big no-no. That's when you get in trouble with ATC and you have to fill out some paperwork for that. The Junkers, it's like $14.95 or $12.95 US. It's pretty cheap. And I think that's sort of the theme with a lot of the sober aircraft. They're not too expensive, so which is really, really cool. Scott says new PC arrives on Monday, waiting to do an install with the update then. Ah, nice one, Scott. Hopefully it's everything that you want it to be and it munches on the frames. Beautiful style of the lake. Please report to the naughty corner. That's a negative. The pattern is full. There we go. So by then we should have beamed the airport, so then we just depart downward sort of thing. Which really we probably should have departed on the crosswind then, but anyways. The Simba deserves a mosquito. Oh, hang on, we playing some music or what? Or not? Sorry about that, guys. I've got the sim set. It was set to like 6:30 or something AM, so we have nice still conditions. Top Gun expansion pack was delayed. Yes, it was delayed. It must be a bloody good Top Gun movie. Like, they must think they're going to make an absolute million out of it, or $1 billion, because they keep pushing it back. So they must think, like, it could be 3 years before we can all get in the cinemas to see it. How many flight hours got in the sim? I think it's nearly 400. I was saying to everybody the other day it was like 250, but I think it's nearly 400 on this release. I've had a lot more, but it got deleted when I had the preview version of it. Yeah, May 22. It's like Memorial Day or something. So we're not going to have as much to play around with, so to speak, in Christmas. So I think it was a good move for them to drop in the DLC for the Reno, because we wouldn't have much extra content. So right, so today's flight, we're pretty much, it's all sort of flat up here. Can't really see. This is going to be really good to fly. I hardly see the mountain crossing. We'll work it out. Let's just hope we fly up the right spot. Hey Paul, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Just past 1,000 hours, Paul. Paul, you're making everybody look bad, my friend. You're currently at work? Oh, nice one. Well, it's not really nice if you don't want to be there, I should say. But it's nice that you can tune in to the stream while you're at work. I'm just going to hand flight a little bit until I get bored and I'll put the autopilot on. My landing lights are on, but my landing lights aren't on. Didn't even put the strobes on. Jesus. You'd think I'd actually fly better in the morning, wouldn't you? Track years, asking for a friend. Yeah, Brandon, doesn't track you. It doesn't track your hours, my friend. Hey, Ursula, if I said that correctly, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the subscription. Any issues with the latest updates? I only had installation issues. I think there's a couple of mods I need to go and update. But this is my first flight. Apart from zooming around in the F-14 trying to shoot Bubba down for like 2 minutes last night, I haven't spent any time in the sim whatsoever. The update, because I had issues. First time it's ever done that. Not playing. There we go. What server you guys on? How are you, Wayne? We on the West USA server. So it's 45 miles to our first destination. Fly to Area 51. I can't find the place, Mr. Max. Every time I fly over there, just weird stuff happens. And then I just can't find the place. Broken and sober A320. Broken A320 probably is an improvement on the original aircraft in the sim anyway. Hey Nicholas, how are you, mate? Welcome. It seems to be all right. Gonna turn some noises down though. I know, is anybody like me? I have to turn my engine noises down that bloody loud. You were waiting for that. I was waiting for Bubba to get stuck into me, but he didn't bite. But we're basically flying through all the corridor of mountains. We should have mountains either side of us today for most of the flight. So it should look pretty epic. Mr. Brett Plays was streaming the Junkers mod. Not the one that's coming out by Sabo, but a mod. Which if you want to go and check out all the amazing stuff he does, please check out a link to that channel. He flew this route the other day, so it was pretty epic, which I didn't know he did that, so... I got myself a Spitfire. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm hoping your Spitfire is wearing a mask so it doesn't spit everywhere, Brett. The jokes are on fire. Hey, another great play. Hey, Blue Dog, thank you very much for the donation, mate. We need to do one of these ones. That worked, I was on the wrong screen. Hey! Thank you, Mr. Blue Dog. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you, sir. There we go. If any drop bears are in there and any of the business class lounges, just spam the emotes. Thank you, mate. The Spitfire to shoot down the junkers. Replace the pin. Oh, there we go. So we got a pin up. Mr. Blue Dog up there. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Read the comment a little closer. Which comment am I meant to be reading? Yours, Brett? Your comment? I just don't see a Spitfire. All I see this bloody Maverick over here and Goose. Or is that you, Brett? Because I don't have the Spitfire installed. I don't know. Hang on, I'm flying off course again. That was me on your wing. Ah. Tristan's at Lima Oscar Golf Kilo. Okay. Oh, Brett's all the way down there. I can see him. How is F-14 a stable flight slow? I have no idea. Every time I fly the F-14, I fly it very, very fast. So I don't really do stable flight with it. But we do have some very skillful pilots. Probably had the flaps and everything down. I guess if you have flaps down and pretty much full throttle before afterburners, you could probably keep it at that sort of speed. Numbers going up again in Sydney. And they wanna let loose Paul in October. Alright, so we got 34 nautical miles to the next destination. Black says F14 will do about 125 knots with full flaps and DCL on. What's DCL on? What's DCL? Yeah, but that's the thing though, Gavin. How are they going to police double vaxxers out? Like, you'll have people... No, they can't even get people to... Ooh, a bit of turbulence. They can't even get people to check in properly. So there's going to be people that aren't double vax that will get out. But anyways, let's not talk about that. Oh, the DCL? DLC? The landing lift dump. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't be able to police it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. You're missing the pub. Imagine the queues at the barbers. I remember when we did the first lockdown in Queensland, before we locked down, I actually went and bought a kit so I could shave my own hair. My pub delivers awesome Palmers. There you go. They do that, Bubba. Nice one. We're getting some turbulence from, a lot of turbulence from the... I need to find out which, hang on. I'm going to pause and cheat for a second, guys. Figure out where we're going. Follow this river. Love a pub palmy. I'm pretty lucky. Mrs. Oz Flightsman makes an awesome palmy. How long does it roughly take to get a pilot's license? It depends on yourself, really. Some of them will say, oh, there's going to be a minimum hours this, but no one takes the minimum hours. Ask for the average hours, then you'll get a bit of an idea. Everyone's different. My to get my certificate took longer because of COVID. I basically started soloing, then I had like 4 or 5 months off before I went back. Then I had to redo stuff, relearn stuff, get back to the same spot, so it took longer. I'm just taking a detour because we want to fly around here and follow this water line up. Is basically what we want to do. Do you have hopes for the Junkers? Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully it's going to be good. Oh, look at that. We've got a bridge here. Looking nice. For what this town is, but looks very, very lovely. Almost at 100? What do you mean 100? Like 100 hours watching the stream? Look at that. It's going up like SpaceX. You've been flying the little seaplane, so easy for beginners like me. Oh, nice one, Monty. Oh, 100 people watching. Ah, yeah. People probably at work watching the stream and they're like, I shouldn't be watching the stream at work, but we will be. If you guys are watching it watching the stream at work, you know, and you've got your Excel spreadsheet over the top and you're minimizing it every little bit there, you know, welcome. Thank you. There's nothing better than a fast jet and mountain valleys. Oh! Yeah. I like watching the scenery go by. Look at this. Look very lovely. It'd be nice to do this in the Junkers. Back here. There is 3 monitors to a work and a 1 for the Aussie Awesome Flight Simmer. Thank you, Gavin. Cheers, mate. Oh, look at that for some views, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that for some views. We're not going to fly up that way, because that's going to lead us off the garden path. Does look very pretty though. Keep going this way. Yep, we're waiting for some ISPs to fix internet link in Canada. Is that Nova Scotia, Canada? If it is, you'll be waiting a while. I heard that the Q&A was postponed. What happened to Jorg? Really? It was postponed? Postponed to when? I was wondering, I haven't gone and had a look because I was like, oh, I probably missed it. I'll have to watch the VOD for some, there's Danger Bird, for some researching. Nice real life landings, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Just something different. We missed last Wednesday stream, so I just put together some highlights. But I tell you what, if you do want to watch the full length videos, I'm trying to release a full length video at least once a month, around about mid-month or so, for the drop there. So we did one last month. I've got one coming this month. I've got a bunch of videos already recorded. I just got to edit them. So if you want to see that, it's pretty cool. The next few videos is me getting proficient again as I come back, because I couldn't fly for a month because of bad weather and lockdowns. And then as we built up, then we did some navs. So it's a bit of interesting episodes coming up. Good landings, some shit landings. Oh, there was one landing was interesting. But all in all, it's been. We did a nice nav, a short nav up to Morton Island on Monday. I took 2 attempts because the previous flight I tried to get over there, but we had some clouds. I couldn't get over there, so I think I'll join those 2 episodes together. Yeah. Will Canada get world updates? Well, all as they have said, the next world update will be down south. So who knows what that means? So like, they're in Europe, so it could be anywhere. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're going over there, I think. Yeah. But interesting, it was delayed. The old conversation piece. I like the Q&As. Maybe it was delayed because they didn't want to get smashed about the Top Gun stuff. Could be Antarctica for all we know. Yeah. Oh, there we go. A bit of mountain turbulence there. It's because we flew too low. You don't want to be flying that low over mountains. Do I have the Spitfire? No. Actually, I might have the Spitfire, but I don't have it installed. So I've got some stuff that I had installed on my old PC that I didn't bother installing on this one, which is a lot of the... got some big radial stuff. Spitfires, the Corsair's not even on this PC. Hey, old man Solo, how are you, mate? Welcome. I love the plane you're in. Yeah, the Seminole. Yeah, I have a soft spot for the Seminole. I think it's a nice plane. Conti doesn't rate it much, though. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Views for days, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait till the sun comes up. It's a nice plane. Maybe when you get the J52 you can install them again. Yeah. The problem is, Brett, and I'll give you guys some little bit of insider stuff if you're watching. So sometimes I get developers contact me and they go, hey, do you want a preview version of this? This is like the version before the release version. And I go, if I like if I've been watching the development and I think it's going to be a good product, I'll go, yeah. So they give it to you, but then they release it, but they don't give you access to the updates. So I find that some of those some of those didn't make it to this PC because I've got to go and buy them again. Know what I mean? Hey Drew, how you going? And I've got the hounds barking about something. I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm gonna have to hit pause. And I do apologise for doing that, and I'll be back in a second. So I'm gonna hit pause for a second because I got the hounds barking at something. I don't know what they're going off about. Won't be a sec. Sorry guys. Smell a dingo? No, it was the people across the road. They were just making some noise. Just doing some stuff in their front yard. So the girls did not approve, so they protested with their barking. Steve, thank you very much for the subscription. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Spotties, yeah, we are early. We're just streaming something different because I missed yesterday's... Am I going to get tangled in my cord here? We missed yesterday's stream due to the... And no, I'm not getting undressed for you, Greg. But how are you, mate? Yeah, we missed last night's stream because I couldn't install the thing. It kept crashing my sim for all sorts of different reasons. But we worked it out. Thank you to the nice Drop Bear community giving me some tips. Did you watching Bretson? No, I always just go in Bretson's stream. The problem is now we've got so many people streaming at the same time. There's too many users to watch. Like now, Brett's back, which is really cool to see. I miss Brett. He's such a nice man. A big scene glitch ahead, love. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Brett's there, Bryce is streaming, Leonard Reapy is streaming. Like, there's heaps of people streaming now, which is really, really cool. Hey Gary, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Gary, it's no problem. There's no need to apologise. If you just pop in every now and then or just whenever you can, it's absolutely fine. But thank you very much, Gary. We're going to do some of these things for you, my friend. Hey! Thank you, Gary. Much appreciated. We'll drop some Marys in the chat. Bummers, you're already on it. Hey, Drew, I didn't see you sneak in there. Wait, mate. We'll pin Gary up the top there and drop some Marys in there, mate. It's all good. It's all good. How are you, Mr. Drew? I actually tried to do, when I was on long service leave, I tried to do some streams at this time, but no one watched them. It's interesting that so many of you guys here today. Where's the big glitch, Patrick? Alright, so let's do some navigation here. So there's the river that we're following. This guy here. And it goes into another fork, which we need to be on the right-hand side of, according to the map. World Update 6. Yes, it is World Update 6. So plenty of time. Ah, there you go. As you got close, so if it was it big buildings, Patrick? Because there is a reason why big buildings are popping up the sim, and that's because you need to go and update your libraries or your libraries in over at Orbex. It's the Orbex libraries or libraries that are causing the problem. Apparently so. Oh, okay, we're coming out to the first landing spot. Oh, geez, this is not rendering too good, is it? Big tower on Earth. Yeah, so that's Orbex doing that. Apparently, what I heard. But that's rendered. No, it's under the glitch. All the train doesn't render. Oh. Yeah, it looks like we've gone back 10 years in flight simming. And I don't have a runway? Well, you guys are parked there. Looks like I don't have a runway, so I can't land. Strange. Might have to keep flying along. I see there's the hangar and stuff there, but there's no runway. Me. Clouds, we're on live weather. Rust Ramo, maybe? I don't know, it didn't look much there, but it's not. I'm going to keep going, guys, because it's not rendered in for me and it looks awful around here. Same issue here, yeah. Not looking great. But it looks fine over here. Alright, hang on. Which river? This is where the two rivers join. That's cool. So we need to go down here. Go in settings, turn off and on photogrammetry. Oh, that's probably why, because I've got photogrammetry turned off because I don't like all the buildings looking like the zombie apocalypse. Which country is this? Switzerland, Germany? No, Austria. I think we're in Austria. That's right, we've got Lima, Oscar, Golf Tango just up here anyway. So guys, thank you very much for the donations to I was about to say tonight, this morning. Much appreciated. Oh no, this is on photographic here. That's photographic right there because it looks crap. Definitely photographic there. Because all the houses it look like they're melted. Next stream Sunday night, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not sure. It is tonight. And Drew, that is the reason why the world is round. If it was flat, we'd be all on the same time zone. What's his name? The latex hamster. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was latex hamster. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a bit random name. Anyways. Hearts of Alaska from the same fate. Yeah. It's round. And they didn't land on the moon, Drew. That was all cameras, mate. That was done in a studio. Like, look at that. See, that's looking very, very nice. Is that like train tracks? So how cool would it be, which is like 2023 sort of stuff, if they had trains going along, smoke coming out of it and go choo-choo? That'd be cool. First time you see me stream in the morning. I did a little bit when I was on long service leave, but no one used to watch it. The reason why I'm streaming today is because we missed last night because I couldn't get the sim to install. And I've got weird days off due to I've got a conference next week. So I have to do split days off. So it's alright. And mate, you got your sim fix. What was the issue? I just couldn't download stuff in the content manager. And I will say this. I've been very, very, very lucky where I've never had to take anything out of my community folder, ever. I've never had issues. Hey, there's Patrick down there. I've never had issues doing any updates, ever. I've never had to follow any of the things. It's just worked until last night. So I had to empty my community folder because the content manager wouldn't update, and also we hadn't figured out that we had to do the Xbox update too, so that took a while to figure out, and trolling the forums. So just I don't know, it's just a Sobo need to be more upfront about, unless they were where I missed it, I don't know. But oh, look at that looks like someone's been digging in the side of that mountain. But it wasn't really straightforward to figure out that we had to download the Xbox app, so look at that, someone's digging in the side of the mountain. How cool is that? So that was interesting, but we got that worked out, and then I did my community folder, and then we're back into it. So and this place is looking very, very beautiful. Alrighty, so we need to find where's Lima Oscar Golf Tango. Should be just up here somewhere. Let's go land there. It's so interesting how everybody's like crammed into like the forks of the mountains. Very interesting. What an interesting place to live. Then they've got mastery factories here too. Is the music a bit loud? It was probably that song, Brett. That song's a little bit louder. Just let me know over the next couple. If it's still loud, I'll switch it down. Hey, Sonny, your music's up too loud. Turn it down, Sonny. Sorry, Brett. Couldn't help myself. I do apologise. Don't worry, that'll be us in a few years. Go, these damn kids in these flight sim, they don't do it like the back of the way when we used to do it. Gotta be something like that. I say calling pigeons found the airport. He's over there. I'll whack that thing on there. Like grass strip, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do here. When is this expected to end? At max, we're only like, what, 50 minutes into the stream. It's probably about a 3-hour stream today. It's such a beautiful place. We're hugging the mountain here because we can turn here. Obviously, this is not how you would probably approach this airport. Definitely not. Flying over tiger country right here. Anyone else having trouble with the update? Absolutely, 923. Yeah, you need to get your antivirus to accept Flight Sim. Or put it on as the exception list or whatever your antivirus calls it. We're going full flaps because we've got a steep approach here. Pull us down a little bit. And she's dropping. Oh, hang on. Where's the runway? The runway looks like it's over on that green stuff there, not where I'm landing, but I can see the cones. The field looks like it's more landscape than the actual runway itself. Alright guys, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to make a quick brew so we can keep going. Won't be. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gents. Let's get going. Backtrack a little bit, then we'll take off and keep going. So our next location, B key, not working. We don't have that too far to go. So we should be getting some epic mountain views. Back later, Shane. No worries, Paul. I'll probably be streaming for another hour and a half. Then I'm gonna go and do some stuff. Hey, Sean, how are you, mate? Good morning. Oh, where are you? Sean, we just taking off from Lima. Sorry, Lima. I think it's Lima Oscar Golf Tango. Flying up to LOWI. The scenic route. Goose gonna get into a flat spin. Everything's gonna get sad for about half an hour, and Maverick's gonna save the day. Oh, that was a bit disappointing. I'm still not over. There's Patrick doing a bit of a barrel roll, and then he ascends inverted. Like a boss. I'm still a little bit disappointed that their Q&A was cancelled, because we haven't had one for such a long time. I was looking forward to watching that. Ah, bugger. Any films you're looking forward to seeing this year? I tell you what, I'm not really a film guy. The older I've got, the less sort of films. Like if it's sci-fi, spacey film. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. The music's like way too loud. There we go. I'm not really a big movie guy. Every movie gets released is about a superhero at the moment. So if it's like a spacey movie, I'm all up for that. Like I am looking forward to Top Gun. I think that'll be cool. We'll pop over these trees. Short field. Oh, it wasn't really a short field takeoff again. Short Ren says, watch you fly the sling today, Shane. Cool seeing you fly the real thing. Bitch, your boy, you will enjoy it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always fun. Confusing with the Xbox gaming services. Are you too busy watching a Rambo on VHF? Drew, you that's me. That is exactly me going watching First Blood. Absolutely. I ain't no tourist. Oh, I'm a big fan of all the Rocky movies and the Rambo movies. The 80s and the early 90s. Action films are at their best. Oh, those were the days. Arnold and the Terminator, I know. Like the early 2000s weren't too bad for action films. Like we had The Matrix and stuff like that. And what else did you have? When was Autopilot's just switched on here. Has it? Weird movement there. But which, yeah, the thing is, I get... Now the arm's aching. The nanobots doing their thing. Okay, we need to keep going down and this way by the looks of it. I watch a lot of YouTube. Because I'm making YouTube videos, I have access to it all the time, so I watch a lot of YouTube stuff about things that I'm interested in, other people's docos and videos. So I don't watch much TV, and I don't. No, every time I put Netflix on or something like that to go and watch a movie, I spend all my time trying to find something to watch. Then I don't watch it because I can't find anything. Arms aching is another part of getting old. No, it's that's where I got the jab 2 days ago. It's only a tiny bit tender. It's not as tender as what it was on the first one. First one was sore for like 6 days. So obviously we're getting in different terrain now. It's getting a bit more mountainous. The sun's coming up and putting glare on everything though. Look at that, you can see the ski runs. Are they ski runs? Or are they just roads on mountains? I don't know. Not a mountaineer. Obviously we've got snow in the ortho though. You have a serious personal dislike to Tom Cruise? Yeah, I know. Bit weird, isn't he? But he's a good actor. Aren't all the good actors a little bit weird? A bit quirky? They'd have to be, wouldn't they? Live someone else's life for 6 months? Did some work for him back in the day. He was a total jerk, so it's hard to watch his movies. Ah, that's really cool. You did some work for him. What, Days of Thunder sort of stuff, or what? Thinking of the car racing. Do you think the Turtle Beach Velocity ones look good? I don't know, pizza time. They were meant to be out and they're not out. They are going to be at the expo. So I'm probably going to pick up the online ticket for the expo and watch all the stuff, but I'll be working that weekend, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to see of it. I know some people in the chat, like Patrick, you're going to the show, aren't you? So I think there's going to be a lot of hardware stuff at the show this year. You're going to have Honeycomb saying all the cool stuff that they're doing. You've got Turtle Beach doing all their stuff. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the flight sim show of the under $400 hardware. You arrive on the Thursday morning. Are you going to do any streaming of it yourself there, Patrick? On your channel? Guys, and if you're not familiar who I'm talking about, I'm talking with Patrick from the Flight Sim Deck. Patrick and I go back on the YouTube days since, I don't know how long we've been doing this stuff for, Patrick, 6 years? So please go and check out his channel. If you want to see someone that knows how to make good videos, especially his cinematic is off the tree, the better editor and filmmaker than what I am, please go and check him out. Highly recommended. Also, he's the head manager and producer of FS Elite YouTube channel, so he does awesome content over there and he knows his stuff. So and I just remembered, Patrick, I will do that today. I keep forgetting to send you that picture on Discord. Somebody has painted a bunch of trees at the end of the runway. On FS Elite, I think we will stream. Only Greg and Nick can go because of COVID. But you're still going yourself though? I think we've been doing this for 6 years now. Yeah. I still remember every time I think about this, there's a video, I'll find it, I'll put it in the Discord. But there's, it makes me laugh. I absolutely, whenever I think about this, Pat, and I think about this video we did together, it just makes me extremely happy, and I laugh because I was in stitches and tears. But when we, so in P3D there was, I can't remember who makes it, but it was the 727 or whatever, and you back then you could have, I don't know, it took us like 3 hours. I was up early in the morning trying to work it out where Patrick would be the co-pilot and I would be the pilot, and we both could do all the controls, and we made a video about it, I recorded it. Yeah, the TFT, the 717, it was such a, I couldn't get the gears to go down, the thing would go into a flat spin. Oh, it was so funny. But yeah, I'll have to find it. Every time I think about when we did that, it was hilarious. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to when they do have multiple cockpit stuff in Flight Sim, because that's so much fun. Yeah, we'll have to reunite. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so much fun. It's one of the best things I've ever done in Flight Sim. And to do it with Patrick was so much more fun. He knew the aircraft back to front. And, oh, it was so much fun. Anyways, I'll find the link to the video where you can just watch us laughing the whole time. It was back in the early days when YouTube videos were black and white though. No, I haven't, Chris. Have you got a link you could let us know? I will say this though, the mesh is looking pretty good where we are. Like, look at this. Look at the mountains up here. I know I'm about to fly on a mountain, but look at that. The mesh is pretty good around here. They've done well. We had about 1,000 subs back then. Yeah, it was early on. That was back in the days when P3D used to run out of you used to get the You couldn't fly any more than 40 minutes because you'd get an Alright, so we're going to get ready for slow flight here as we get some mechanical turbulence from the trees. Something landed on a shed roof. Brett, just get ready. It could be a drop bear ready to attack, mate. So just make sure you are ready for anything, my friends. Got drop bears attacking you. The 18 FPS days. Oh, yeah. If you had to go back to those days and go, hey, flight simming in a few years is going to look like this, I wouldn't have believed you. Returning onto our base. We're just going to join that in straight into final. Runway? Airport? Have I flown way too far or not? Tasmania has drop bears? Yeah, they have the elite drop bears. Some may say, Drew, that the drop bears have actually come from Tassie. That's where the strongest breed is, and they actually swam across Bass Strait to the mainland. And that's how the drop bears populated into the mainland of Australia. All from the elite drop bears in Tassie. So Brett's got to watch out, but I'm saying because he lives there, he's pretty accustomed to it all. Well, that's what I've heard anyway. Very, very hard to get information about drop bears. Jesus, someone just died. Whoever that was, try to do that again. Oh, and we're landing with a tailwind. Going around. That makes sense. It does, doesn't it? Makes perfect sense. It's Drop Bear's mating season? Ah. None in WA? Yeah, but there's nothing in WA, Sean. You gotta tell me off about that now. There's nothing in WA. I shouldn't say that. I've never been to WA, so I can't pick on it. But I've never been to Tasmania, but every Australian has the right to pick on Tasmanians. It's an Aussie thing. You've just got to do it. Alright, so now we're going to land and we don't have a tailwind. Got a little bit of a crosswind though. Oh, we bounced it. We're going to have to slam on the brakes, ladies and gentlemen. Slam on the brakes. Oh. Get the brake service now. Oh, look at that, there's a creek there. I think so. Oh, hang on. We're just going in the creek's flooded here. Just excuse us for a second. Yeah, we're coming a little bit too hot. That one. Just gonna backtrack down here and then we're gonna quickly take off. Like a glove. Yeah, the Seminoles, she floats. Floats a lot. Why is everybody in AI planes? It's because, well, some of them are probably flying the standard planes, but I don't know, guys. If you want to put in the chat what actually aircraft you're flying, because obviously I don't have them, and that's why they appear like that. We had no laughing. Yeah, David's not here to smash the LOL command. And if someone's got different liveries to what I have, it will put them in default aircraft. And who knows what mod Brett's running today. It could be a guy in a jumpsuit, jetpack, it could be the space shuttle. Could be an SR-71, who knows what he's flying. Why is the caution light on? The caution light is on, so when I pull back it doesn't give me a caution about having the gears down, so I just switch it off. Or Mario? Yeah, it could be Mario. Alright, so our next, we are going to... Lima Oscar X-Ray Alpha. So we're probably just about halfway on today's trip. The streams aren't tonight, this morning aren't as long as... Geez, look how big that F-14 is. These aren't as long as what they normally would be, because they've got stuff to do today. Split roast a drop bear for dinner tonight. So Brett's basically just told us he caned at a drop bear. Brett is known as a drop bear killer hunter these days. Watch out, Brett. Now they're going to have guerrilla tactics after you. Be a whole pack of killer drop bears, mate. Alright, so we're going to go 1 notch of flaps for this one. We are going to put our landing lights on. That wind's not too strong. Don't have to use much rudder. Now we do. Go. Got it before the devils do. There we go. He's an expert. Expert hunter. Alright, gears up. Where's the fastest ever gone in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Lizard, I have no idea. I haven't, it would have been in the F14, but I wasn't checking. I don't know. It would have been just after, over Mark 1. Something like that I don't really spend too much time worrying about. Going fast in the sim is not really my thing. Even when I'm flying airliners, people say I'm going too slow. I need to do a bit of a tight turn here, so we're going to keep the throttle in all the way. 2000 across the ground. Yeah, it was more, Bubba, yeah, it was more like 2000. We got a thing for that, Bubba. What did I put it was? I think it was ground? Was it ground? Maybe not. Forgotten what it was.
Aspen 30.
Oh, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me.
For us? You could almost hear a collective gasp on Freak, like, "Oh, the poor fools didn't hear the previous transmissions. Oh, they got crushed like a grape." It's just a pilot thing. But Center had to give you that same voice. Aspen 30, we show you 1,992 knots across the ground. When I knew I was going to like Walter a lot is when he came back and said, "Center, we're showing a little closer to 2,000.
I love it, yeah. That was, Bubba actually donated that one, and he actually got me on to that guy to watch his video. Amazing piece of living aviation history and legend. Alright, let's check out Vfr Map and see what we do. We're obviously staying on the left-hand side of these mountains a little bit, so we should meet up to a river just up here. So that's the next VFR sort of position I'm looking for. He has great books. Yeah, I was thinking about looking at getting some of his photo books, but I'll just go on the shelf of all my aviation books and I never look at them. Oh, actually, I've got it. Is anybody was here when I did the stream about the Mike Patey thing and the scrappy pieces? I've actually got an update on that if anybody wants to hear it. Where they buzz the tower. I've watched the whole thing. Short rounds. The scrappy update. So I got an email from the Mike Patey website. And this is the first time there since, I don't know, when did I order this thing, in March or something like that. This is the first time they've made correspondence to people without them actually emailing them or whatever. So this was just an email that was sent out to everybody. Explaining why it's been delayed. So this is like 5 months after the original purchase, they finally sent an email out, even though I contacted it directly, that it is delayed, and they hope that they're going to have them out to people before Christmas, and to soften the blow of the 9-month wait, they're going to throw some stickers in. I gotta throw some stickers in. Gonna ease the pain. I feel eased. They're also going to do some random draws of people in for random draws to win stuff, but they did not put in there at all if if you want a refund, follow these steps or anything like that. It is a long time, yeah. Like, I love his videos and his content and everything like this, but I don't think they've actually done this whole thing properly, in my opinion. It still sucks. It's not the original thing that you ordered, though. Oh, I know, absolutely. It's still not. That's kind of them. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll probably, if it does actually arrive. Oh, and they asked you to go and double check your address. Because I paid like $54 just in shipping fees. But I'm probably, if it does arrive, I'm probably going to do a giveaway. Probably do that. More train issues ahead. Very, very cool. Oh, look at that. Sun's baked that little section there. We've got some cloud in that one. That didn't get cleaned up. I think that would have got fixed on the way to LOWI. Anyways. But out to scoping schedule 2, really bad things when delivering a product. Yeah. Anyway, has slightly stutters on the train. No, I'm not getting any. Hey, Patrick, some gas for the plane before you go. Mate, Patrick, you didn't need to do that. That is way too kind. Well, you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2 things on this one. Well, there's 3 things. Spam the emote.
Some gas for your plane before I go. Cheers.
Please go and check out Patrick's channel and subscribe. You won't regret it. And hey, thank you, Patrick. Much appreciated, my friend. It was good to we normally catch each other on the arse ends of our stream, so it was nice to see and fly with us for a little bit too. Much appreciated. The flight sim community is a wonderful place. Some really, really nice people, and he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet in flight sim. So appreciate the support. But there's that. I believe it's that river. Yep, that's the river. We want to stay on the right-hand side of this. So I'm going to carve over to this side. Amen to Oz flights. To that Oz flights to me. Yes. Oh, there's some nice people. Bubba, even Greg's nice. It's funny. Look at that. If you lived at one of those houses and you look out your window and you see this stuff, jeez, how good would that be? How drunk am I this morning? I don't drink. That's the thing is, Craig, I don't drink. I'm drinking coffee. That's the strongest thing that I hit. I don't drink anything alcoholic whatsoever. Bubba's disagreeing with me. Okay, I'm on the wrong track on that one. I do apologise. Might have got my wires crossed on that one. Tell you what, it's a bit different. It gets a lot hotter. I'm gonna have to turn on double fans, guys, so you might get a little bit of into the you might get into the mic. Too hot. I gotta put the fan on. I'm gonna melt. I'm quit drinking in 2020, 8 months in, says Baron, mate. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Carlton Zero. Drew, I tell you what, I can't even drink Carlton Zero, mate, because I had 2 Carlton Zeros like 3 weeks back, and I was farting for like bloody a week. And my body can't even handle that anymore. Too much information, everybody says. But anyways. Mate, Baron, congratulations, mate. Well done. Look at that. Look at the views on there. That's pretty good. Look at that. Wow. This would have been cool in the Junkers. 23.5 years for me. If you ever have a rough patch, hit me up. Gowan, mate. Legend. Absolute legend. Well done. Alright, I need to make sure I'm flying on the right track because I'm clearly not. Alright, so we've got to duck back in here. Be like a little lake up here. So I was meant to stay on the left hand side there. Baron,
you can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in these things.
I'm starting not to like you.
I should be able to come around and go in there. Did I miss something? Black's been 7 months. Nice one, mate. Well done. Captain Wrong Way doesn't strike again. It's all. This is all deliberate. Here we go. I'm looking for my piece. There should be like a little lakey thing up here. River. What we're looking for. There we go. So it's this thing on our left hand side. And that means we've got a hook in there. Or it might be that way there. Looks like Julia Andrews spinning. Oh, that is the biggest insult you can do. Oh, there are fighting words, my friend. Oh my god. See, there it is. There's a little lakey snaky thing. Cranking at 1,000, hence the stutters. Wow, really? One thing, Black, is it's got mesh. It's got a setting in there, guys. I'm just going to pause to show Black this that you might not know. But in the settings, my friend, there's a new setting in there that they put in, which is global rendering quality. So it actually renders the quality of sorry, this one I meant here. Off-screen train recaching, so it's caching the stuff up in front. So maybe that's too much for your PC. So you switch it down or something like that, or switch it off. Oh, look at this. Look at that. The Hills Alive, yeah, absolutely. You know, I could never watch that movie. I'd get up to the bit where she's singing The Hills Are Alive, which I think it's at the start of it, and I was just like, nah, I can't do this. We'll try that, yeah. And mate, because it's the only thing that's really massive in the settings. I'm doing this all wrong. So yeah, we slightly went the wrong way. Should have went on the other side of that mountain. Look at that, there's a dam. That's not put in there properly. That's meant to be a dam there. That looks a bit weird. But how good does that look, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that. you know it's a morning stream when I've got to do my own sound effects these days. Are we going? Yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, we've missed an airport. Did we miss an airport? We have. Sorry, guys. Yep. I'm just going to do a touch and go on this one. Yeah, a bit of Star Trek. We have a few Star Trek themes in the thing because I'm a bit of a sci-fi nut, to be honest. No. There was two ways to get there. We just chose the scenic routes. So there was the boring way to get there, and there was the picturesque way. And we want everybody to have a really, really fantastic experience, Bubba. So we went that way. Right, so we're going to get ready for slow flight and drop the gears. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. So we're going to have to do the base and the final turn in one go. Pretty much going to be like a dead stick landing. Don't stall the wing. Sorry, Banch, Joe Frog, we're probably going to fly over the top of you. I do apologise. There we go, we just flew over the top of him. Oh, there's Lucky Phil. We're doing a plain bit of chicken here. There we go. Nose is down, flaps up, trim, and scream the guts out. But short field takeoff there. Speed, pop over the top of the trees. There we go. Have I seen Katha Kim? Absolutely, yeah. Yep. Right, so we're going to keep going along. So our next airport is, I think it's going to be our second last one from memory. This is, yeah, we've got a couple of long legs here. So we're going to Lima Oscar Whiskey Zulu. Then we've got to do a bit of a detour to get to LOWI. And we've got to fly up there and fly in there. So look at me, look at me. The little bits of the snow there sort of wreck it a little bit, the immersion. We want to be on the right hand side of the river. Nice touch and go. Yeah, we were a bit, the runway was a bit short for what we needed it to do though. Oh, I forgot to pin Patrick up to the top. I need to go and find his super chat again. There we go. We'll pin Patrick as the pin-up stud pilot for the stream. Visit the Glock factory? Oh, yeah. I've been to Austria before. It's a beautiful place. I went to... Where'd I go in Austria? Swarovski Crystal Place. I remember that. Where else did I go in Austria? Can't remember. I think I was only there for a couple of days. Long time ago. I get some weird texturing again here. Although it's been pretty good, most of it, there's a couple of bad patches. Get some clouds. Yeah, guys, if you're going to do anything that's got any swearing in it, there is some younger people that do pop in now and then that have probably changed their age on their YouTube stuff, so we keep it nice and clean as much as possible. Sometimes I drop the odd swear word, but we keep it nice and clean. Hey, Aria, or Ara, thank you very much for joining and welcome to the stream. Glock has an assembly plant in Georgia, USA. Ooh, we're getting some mechanical turbulence, which is always nice. Have those seatbelts nice and tight. Look at that. Hey Minicat, how are you, mate? All the way from Vancouver. Hello, mates. You used to live in Vancouver a long time ago. Whereabouts in Vancouver are you from? Scott, I've probably got, I don't know, under an hour to go. The stream will be finished within 3 hours. We're on our second to last leg, so because I've got to go and do some stuff. So this is pretty much all we've got to go. These 2 legs are the longest, but yeah. We didn't check our fuel usage. I know you're going to spam in the chat. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Have you fly real planes? Yes. Near Stanley Park. Oh, really? Hey, Lizardman, thank you very much. Thank you so much for entertaining streaming Shane. I love the channel and flying together on weekends here for a cup of coffee. Yeah. Hey, Lizardman, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Drop some bailouts in the chat for Mr. Lizardman. We're going to pin him up at the top there, but we're going to do one thing, which is... Hey, Lizardman, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Drop the confetti for you, sir. Thank you, mate. And thank you very much for the kind words. There we go. We're dropping some Marys. See how the bot can do on this one.
Thank you for so many entertaining streaming hours, Shane. Love the channel and flying together on weekends. Here's a couple of coffee for ya.
The bot actually did quite well for Lizardman. Near Stanley Park. I actually used to live in Burrard Street. Funny enough, I used to live in a hotel in Burrard for a long time. But thank you very, very much. Hey, Joseph Jolly's dropped in a donation as well. Thank you, Joseph Jolly. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very, very, very much. No comment, it's just dropped a donation. Thank you, Joseph. Much appreciated, mate. We've dropped some Marys in the chat. I should call the bot Mary now because she does have a female accent. I only just put that 2 and 2 together. But Joseph Jolly, thank you very much. Hey, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. I will pick you up the top in a second. We'll let Lizard Man get some time up there, and I'll grab you a little bit afterwards. And I just need to make sure we're not going to die. Thank you, Joseph Jolly. Thank you very much, Lizard Man. Make sure we're not flying in the wrong spot here. Pretty sure we should be on the other side of these hills, but Mary, the fembot. Yeah, we could change Ozbot to Mary. It's something that we would have to get permission from the drop bears and the community to do, though. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Once that actually renders in properly, or you flew over that, geez, that would look really amazing. Your passengers are going to need and depends after the close call? How do you mean? Need to change her sun to match, her icon to match. Yes, I would have to. I don't know how to do that, but... But Lizard Man and Joseph Jolly, thank you very much. We're going to pin Joseph Jolly up to... Thank you, mate. Up to the top. He's now the pin-up stud. Oh my god. Gents. It's Scott. Oh my god. He's a very well respected member of the team. Like, look at all these little towns here. Very beautiful. What a place in the world to live. They probably just think sandy beaches and blue sunshine where I live is like the dream. Getting lost. Keep going straight, Shana, you'll be right. Alright, so we're going to increase our altitude up a little bit higher. We're just going to fly through the guts here. Go up to about 7,000 feet. This guy. How are you, Bryce? Look at that. So William, we've got two sections to go. We're going to Lima Oscar Whiskey Zulu, and then we're gonna go over to LOWI, which is Lima Oscar Whiskey India. And then our last two legs. So if you want to pick up, you can join us the last leg. A LOWI flight, because we're going to go up and around, will probably take us about, I don't know, half an hour. Who's your favourite YouTuber? Oh. I don't know, it changes. It changes. It depends what I'm into. Changes. I have a bunch of different ones that I watch. And they're just like real random stuff. That you guys probably go, oh, why is he watching that? That's not aviation based. Yeah, to flame out. You're running out of juice, Brett. Oh, look at that. You can see the antennas. And I tell you what, when you're in country like this, or they might be skeeters, but when you're in country like this, you look for power lines like that because it's a good VFR reference point. We have some flying in different places, do country navs here where the big power lines going towards power stations. You look for that stuff. Don't hit the antennas. Well, I'm up at 7,000 feet. I don't know what my minimum terrain should be because we're only just zooming around. We didn't flight plan this whatsoever. On V, my V key's she's nearly dead. We'll go in the right direction. Nice valleys to fly in, absolutely. Like, look at this. Then you come across, like, we've passed about 1 trillion of these little towns. They're all gorgeous with rivers running through. It just reminds me of being in Switzerland, going to Lucerne. That was beautiful. Did you switch? No. It's because I couldn't stream last night because I couldn't get the sim installed. And I just happen to have today off, which is a random day that I have off. I normally don't have this day off. So yeah. So I thought instead of missing, because I missed last week's stream, that I would just back it up in the morning if anybody happens to be around. So I know a lot of the Aussie viewers are at work. They can't watch, but what I do want it anyway. So we'll be back to our scheduled Wednesday. Wednesday normal viewings, yeah. Are you flying on Sunday night, Shane? Yeah, MJC, yeah. We'll be, look at the detail on that. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator, come on. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday, absolutely. Yeah. We've got some coffee though. When does the Junkers? The Junkers? The Junkers? It's meant to be out tomorrow. A Beam MP server. Mate, I have no idea what that means. You could have said you're trying to create and host Voltron, and I would have believed you. Sunday, yeah, Sunday and Sunday and Wednesday, not at normal times, yeah. is delayed, or what is delayed? There's a lot of things that are delayed at the moment. And the bloody Brisbane Air Show got cancelled again for next year. I knew that when it got moved from July to October. It's like I could put money on it was going to get cancelled, so that's been cancelled now. The no aviation air show stream that I was going to do, so that's not happening this year. The Junker's been delayed for 2 weeks. Really? Jeez, they left it to the last minute to do that. Wow. Hey, no worries, Sean. Really, the Junkers? Wow. That's why they're not doing their Q&A. Because they, yeah, seriously, the Asapo guys, the poor guys would have just got hammered on the Twitch stream in the Q&A. It just wouldn't have been a nice experience. They wanted to polish it up more. Okay. Well, it's better releasing something a couple of weeks late opposed from dropping. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Like, look at that! Oh my god! It's better to release things a couple of weeks late than broken. And I think it was a good move when they did this update, because since I've updated it, apart from the installing issues, it's been fine. So polish it, okay. That was, oh, I really enjoyed that view. That was cool. I'll have to check my my mail a little bit later. Alright, so we're coming into land up here shortly. So it should be just next to a little lakey thing here. So we're going to start descending. Such a stunning place to fly. Absolutely insane. So is 2700 a bit faster cruise than Seminole? I'm running at flat stick. All those mountains down. Oh yeah. Upset now? Yeah, I was looking forward to it, but that's okay. I don't mind if they stretch their stuff out too, because there's not much really for them to release for the rest of the year. That's the last board update, a sim update, a Reno, and that plane, maybe another plane, and that's it. So this year. This is another short runway. Oh, look at this lake. What a gorgeous place this is. OMG. Oh, look at this little gem. This is a skinny runway for a twin. I nearly went into Dr. Disrespect mode there for a second. Look at this little place. The year, it's interesting how this year has just absolutely flown considering the type of year it's been. It's gone quick. There a new template add-on black. This is the same one that I've been using for eons. Valencia runway. Rudder pedals, Weber, absolutely, Minicat, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Like, you've got to fly real planes with rudder pedals. Black apparently reckons I don't use them. But yeah, it just makes it so much better. I only needed to use a little bit of rudder, right rudder towards the end of it. Well, I had a little bit in the whole way, but then I needed to push on it just right at the end. Yeah, TPR pedals. Yep. So, Barbara, just for people, because we're talking about pedals, I know you got yours on a good deal, but even at full price, would you would rate your TPR pedals, mate? From your opinion, like I've got a pair here, but I don't use them because I use my virtual fly stuff, because to me that's the top of the range. But the TPRs are in the premium class for sure. Would you give it like 5 stars out of 5, or? It just gives you that much more immersion, because that's how planes meant to fly. Good solid kit, yeah, cool. And like, this is the thing, is like I'm using my rudder pedals, and it's the same thing when you're in a plane. Like, you're using your rudder pedals when you're taxiing and you're doing your switches and stuff. Well, you probably could have already done some of that anyway, but like 5 stars. There you go. I wish Thrustmaster would just do a premium yoke though, Bubba. Like a premium yoke to go along with their pedals. I think that's what they need. Alright, so we're just going to check the Vfr map, because we're on our last... it's going to be the last thing I click. Because what we need to do is we're going to keep flying down this thing here, and then we'll get a river that will come right up in front of us going from left to right. Then we need to take a right-hander, and then we'll come into, we'll see all the SIDS and star approaches coming into LOWI, and we'll pretty much just fly straight in. So that's the plan of attack. Would be awesome, absolutely. I don't know why they haven't done anything, because the TPRs have been out for what, 3 years or something? They've been out for a while. I don't know, Thrustmaster don't return my calls anymore anyway, so couldn't help you on that one. Right, so we're gonna go 1 notch of flaps takeoff, forward trims for neutral. We're going to drop the left aileron into the wind because we've got a crosswind. A bit of right rudder here to keep it straight down the runway. The black, I am using my rudder pedals, my friends. Want to take off because you know why? I don't have the pitch in far enough. Oh, we struggled. We struggled on that one. Just an FYI. And LOGTech, I've missed that one. That must be like a recent thing. Is that? What are they naming it? Is there much information out of it? I'll go and check it out. I've obviously missed that. Joseph's got the TPRs. Oh, nice one. A big thank you to everybody. Hey, there's Clint's Woods. How are you, mates? A big thank you to everybody for flying along with us today. I know it's at a different time, but much appreciated. We've had a few people here, so it's really cool. Drew! Mr. Sim, on behalf of Aussies at work, thank you for streaming during the day and for being more interesting and fun to watch than an Excel spreadsheet. Oh, I'm glad I'm more interested in an Excel spreadsheet. Drew. Alright, we'll wait for Mary to pick that up. Drew, we'll drop some Marys in the chat. Oh god. I bet you Mrs. Oz Flight Simmer doesn't think I'm more interested in his Excel spreadsheet. Come on, Mary. You gonna say anything? Oh, Mary didn't pick it up. I reckon it was the Excel spreadsheet pictures that put her off, Drew. But Drew, thank you very, very, very much. We'll do some of these things for Drew, ladies and gentlemen. Because Mary's silent on that one. She probably doesn't agree with him. Hey! Thank you very much, Drew. Much appreciated. Thank you for your continuous support. We'll do two of those. We'll do two of those. There we go. Continue. We did an extra one because Mary went silent on that one. Obviously, she can't read out the emotes. Thank you, Becky Davis. Pin Drew up to the top there. Drew, I'll let you know in advance too when we're going to do that landing challenge stream, so you can have some of your masterpieces ready to be interesting. And yes, that is a big negative to in real life landing challenges. No way in hell. Hey Nathaniel, how are you, my mates? Welcome. I missed a last night's stream because I couldn't get the sim ready to go, and I have interesting days off this week, so I thought I would stream this morning instead, just to make up it, because we did miss last week's midweek stream, so I didn't want to miss the midweek stream again. So that's the reason why. Like, look at this. You could just paint a picture down here, like, it's amazing. Glenn's got, I've got CH modified beyond recognition, but they're getting long in the tooth. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It will probably be, I don't know, we might do an extra one and it might be like a Saturday night stream or something, I don't know. Notice I don't. Yeah, it's looking good at the moment. I haven't had any complaints. I haven't had any buildings pop up. Brett, just check to see if your Orbex stuff is all up to date. There was some stuff going around about Orbex doing big buildings and bits and pieces. Out before the end of the year 2021. Alright, so they'll probably, because Thrustmaster are at the Expo this year. So all the guys have got the big boost. So you've got Honeycomb's got a massive boost, Thrustmaster's got a massive boost, and Booth. Meant to say booth, not boost. Booth. And who's the other guy? These guys. Whatever they need. What's their name? Turtle Beach. They got a massive booth. I believe Virtual Fly will be there. And who's the Virtual Fly arch nemesis? Red something. They're going to be there as well. Please not on Saturday night. Okay, so we're not doing a stream on Saturday night. No, that's all right then. It's not happening Saturday night. It's been canned. Forget I said that. It's just spikes. Oh, like back in the old day when we used to get the spikes. Is it looking like that sort of stuff? Am I still? Demolition. That was a good movie. The Demolition Man. It's a cool movie. How about Monday mornings? No one wants to work. No, I can't do Monday mornings because I fly Monday mornings generally. I'm gonna go flying. Passenger 57. That's Wesley Snipes, isn't it? Passenger 57? Yeah, it is, because Demolition Man was 57. Yeah. No, Demolition Man was Wesley Snipes, yeah. I wonder how he's going. Didn't he get done and put into jail for tax fraud or something? Hey, Fozzie, I caught a break. How's the streaming going? It's going beautiful, Fozzie. We've been flying over some awesome scenery. I rate the this trip like it's been beautiful, so hopefully your day is going well. Work's not too much of a drama for you. What this says, yup and yup. Yep. Is he out of jail or is he still in jail? Because he went down the drain when he was making like Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade 3, Blade 7 and Blade 8. I've been taking the scenic route. Oh. On some small occasions we have been taking a longer route, but that was all part of the original trip. Don't forget about Demolition Man. Yeah, the cool 80s and 90s movies. Great helicopter plane stuff. I'm trying to remember all the movie now. It's been a while. Because who was it? I think Black or Drew mentioned it at the start. Now I want to go and watch Rambo now. Like I think the last movie I actually saw at the cinemas before COVID was Rambo, the last one, when he had the whole Mexican cartel at him, and he just turned his property basically into a Vietnam war zone and just cut sick on everybody. I don't know. Some movies, like, you gotta finish them. Don't make any more sequels because the story just gets way out of control. He wasn't in the Expendables. Ah, there we go. Flight of the Black Angel. I remember the name, I don't remember the movie. Hey Tony, yeah, the flight's going good, mate. I missed you there. The old TV show. There's a few people at LOWI. There probably always is. There's probably people out there on doing VAT sim flights or something, being all professional, and then here's us degenerates just rocking up, just doing whatever we want to do. A pilot loses his cool and takes a nuke towards Vegas. Ah, okay. What time you finish today? Probably the next half an hour, 20 minutes. Be about halfway to LOWI. Yeah, and we're off track. Oh no, we're not off track. We've got to turn right up at the fork of the road here. Yes, we descend on them, upon them. Yeah, Iron Eagle movie. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. There's nothing like one guy, little Dougie Masters, takes on a whole country military by himself. And I tell you what, if you ever fought an F-16 that doesn't have unlimited weapons, it does. Little Dougie Masters' plane had unlimited weapons, plus the Hades bomb that just like lights up the world. Good old 80s movies, hey? Poor old chappie designed the whole mission and lasted one gunfight battle and he was gone. Lou Cossack Jr. Dougie versus Notcher. Yeah, they should have got Notcher up in an F-16, and they did instead of the captain bloke, Notcher just appears in the MiG, and they have it out at each other. That would be funny. Oh god, he was great though, especially when he gets mean and he takes his glasses off. I guess Iron Falcons didn't sound right. Probably, yeah. Probably. Iron Viper. I think Viper was his... Wasn't Viper as his call sign in Iron Eagle 2? When Dougie Masters got blown out of the sky? See, Doug Masters should have been in the whole movie Iron Eagle 2. It should have been he had his mate that got blown out of the sky. That would have made a much better movie, because when he got killed, it wrecked it. I remember when it was Iron Eagle 2 come out on late night television. I got so excited. I asked my dad if I could stay up and watch it. It was like a Saturday night, so it turned on like 10:50. And then when I saw it, I think I cried. Yeah, I know, but I think one of them call sign was Viper though. Oh, I was the instructor. Yeah, I know that. I could be mixing the stuff up. I could be souping it up. We've got to make a turn just up here somewhere. And we've got the, look at that, all the power lines are just drooping. It'd be nice to have power lines in the sim. My favourite aviation movie was in the dark blue. Footage from the 70s Battle of Britain. Just like the SR-71s are Aspen. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Like, look at this. Look at that. How good does that look? Oh, then we've got the ski runs down here, do we? Like we've got some ski runs there. There'd be Oz Flight Simmer on the Black Diamond runs there. Absolutely not. Broke my ribs once coming out of I broke my ribs day one of a ski trip, and I broke my ribs on the second run or the third run, and I broke them because I stacked it coming off the chairlift. And normally, if you're into snowboarding or skiing and things like that, when you go to the snowfields, you don't normally see people coming down the opposite chairlift. So I had to catch the chairlift down because I was in so much pain, and as I'm catching the chairlift down, everyone's like asking me, "Are you right, mate? Are you right, mate?" on the opposite chairlifts going up. It was so embarrassing. But I went straight down to the doctor at the things, and he said, "Yep, I think you've broken some ribs. Here's some Panadeine Forward." And then I grabbed some of that, and then I went straight to the bottle shop, and then I went back up the chairlift with 2 cases of beer on either side. Now that was hard getting off the chairlift with two boxes of booze. But I did it, and I just had fun for the rest of the trip. Anyways, that was a good story, that one. Alright, so that's making our left-hand turn. No worries, Fozzie. Fozzie, again, thank you very much for spending your break time with us, mate. Much appreciated. It'd be really cool flying around here having power lines and stuff, and now I think it would really finish it off. It'd be nice. I don't know. I don't have the Grumman pizza time. I was doing the same thing. I was waiting for the Junkers to come out. You're reporting Fozzie to HR? No, see, Fozzie sits above HR, so he can do whatever he wants to do. It would be the first time. Yeah, he sits above. Fozzie sits above the law in his company. You had the priority right with the beers. Well, Scott, I had another 4 or 5 days up there. What else was I was going to do? So I took the painkillers during the day and then beers at night time. So basically what I did for the rest of it. The next day I actually went back up and had another go, but I was in so much pain I couldn't snowboard anymore. Every time I stacked it or fell over a little bit, because that boarding trip was the first time I went to the snow since I've been in Canada, and I was absolutely terrible. It was like 10 years after. But anyways, last time I went to the snow, I haven't been back. I should have whacked a pair of skis on. You can ice your chest with cold beer cans, absolutely. Got to make a left here, and then we're direct into LOWI. But it's been a beautiful flight in between the mountains here. I might have to do this again in something a little bit quicker. You're getting some weird glitches near the airport. Are you using Orbex scenery? There we go. We can see all the tags. Look at that. How cool would it be to fly around here? Dang. Is it a grass tower? You mean like a grass runway? No, it's not a grass runway. It's quite a large airport. Oh, Jesus. What was that? Anybody hear that? What was that? Hey, Anonymous! Whoever was Anonymous bought a t-shirt. Thank you very, very, very much. Much appreciated. Someone bought a t-shirt. Thank you. I have no idea who that was, but I'll check the Discord later. Oh, I forgot I set that up. That scared the bejeebers out of me. But ready. Thank you very much. Let's do one of these things. Whey! I have no idea if that was anybody here. Drop a name, let us know, but much appreciated. Jeez. That was so loud in my headset, it made me jump. But thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll drop some Marys in the chat for you. I forgot, oh, I set that up, but I haven't finished setting it up because it needs to do some other bits and pieces. Jesus. Hey, Gowan says, hello. Was that you, Gowan? I don't know who that was. Because it doesn't say. I can't check at the moment. Look at the colour of that state of that water. It's like frozen. They need to change that. Gonna get some more altitude so we can see a little bit more. But I think that was the first time someone bought some merch while on the stream, so big thank you very much for that. Whoever that was, thank you. And just actually, while I remember that, we actually got a discount on the merch at the moment for the next week and a half, I think. So we were looking at getting some. It's the first time we've done discounts on it. So, all right. So I think the crowd over there. Good to share the same parking spots if you need to. Why is it pretty crowded over there? Is it? It's usually a popular place to fly. How much we got? A few still more behind us. Colorado. We're just about to land at LOWI. We're just finishing, mate. If you, by the time you load up your sim, we'll be done. We've been streaming for nearly 3 hours now. That river doesn't look right. It's the wrong colour. It needs to be touched up. Damn, I've been joining you on the weekends. Yeah, I'd normally do a stream on about 18 hours from now on a Wednesday. Does that make sense? 18 hours from now on a Wednesday. But I missed last night's stream, so we're just we're making it up by doing it this morning. Oh, and that's right. Wednesday night was meant to be giveaway night too. We'll have to do that next. Got some stuff to give away, and I can't set it up now. So, as you can see, the runway lights at LOWI. LOWI. I'm doing bloody Mike. It's Mike LOWI. Instead of LOWI, it's Mike LOWI. Good movies. They are absolutely good movies. Bad boys, love them. Do they have a streaming service? So basically what you do is you download the songs and you just play them on your own music player, and they can clear them and stuff like that. So you can use the stuff and you don't get done, but what does happen is sometimes their bot gets behind and it starts blocking your streaming. So what I've gone, make sure what I've done is I don't monetize the streams, plus I don't want ads playing on the live stream, so, and then it works really good. So you won't get blocks or anything from YouTube doing it that way, so feel free to use the link below. But I've been using them for about 3 years now, and they have good music over there. I usually add about 5 songs to the lists a week. Maybe I should get both. I'm pretty much going to be picking up aircraft that I'm going to be doing flight test videos on. So, trying to do an extra video a week or every second week. So I've got to look for the next flight test flight or flight test video, and I was actually going to do it on the Osobo product. So I'll have to rethink what I'm going to do now. Alright, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. There's a bunch of videos as well that tells you all about it too on YouTube. They're basically like an arch rival to Epidemic Sound, but I use these guys because everybody uses Epidemic Sound, so therefore I'm running different music. Alright guys, so we're on our final into LOWI. And if you've ever flown an airliner in here, it's a great approach. I highly recommend doing it. We're just going to slow down. Hey, Lonsky's on his lunch break, everybody, and popping in to say hello. How are you, mate? Welcome. You're just about to join us as we're on our approach into our last destination. First notch of flaps going down, pitching down to keep the speed. Go gears. I've got red lights in the Pappy. I think I've got 3 red and 1 white by the looks of it. Only the best, Tina Turner. That's bad timing. Yeah, it was sort of a bit of an impromptu. I've only thought about this last night that I was going to do this, so. Pitch full. Beams. Fixtures full. Gears are locked and loaded. Landing lights are off, so we're going to switch them to on. T's and P's are in the green. Oil pressure's good. Batteries are good. Switches are good. Feeder on the rudder pedals. been super fun as always. Pizza time, thank you very much for joining us, mate. Welcome to LOWI, everybody. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. Little bit of a bounce. We just ballooned it there just a little bit. I find the Seminole is very fun plane to land. So it's one of those planes, yeah, it was a little bit floaty McFloat. One of those aircraft that is, I find satisfying to land. Gowan, my pleasure, mate. Absolutely, it was nice to have you here with us. Oh, no worries, Sean. Everybody as they land. But I actually don't have payware for this airport, so... Look at that, I'm getting pixels from my lights, they're all weird. I hear they brought the ground effect back in the sim, not sure only. I haven't looked at it. I actually haven't looked at the changelog for the update because I haven't had time. Spent all my time trying to get it installed. But that's this afternoon's work. Thursday is research day. No worries, Joseph. Thank you very much for the donation too, buddy. Much appreciated. Geez, that's a bit of a hill. You'd have to pull back on the yoke on that one. Hey, Black. Thank you, mate. Sorry it was an early start for you. And a big thank you to Bubba for modding the stream. There was only a few roaches that he had to look after. It was nice. Thank you, Bubba. Early morning streams in Australia. Yeah, it's 20 past. It's lunchtime now. Hey, Stravia, thank you very much for the 149 donation, mate. Much appreciated. We'll drop some Marys in the chat. Thank you for finishing off with a donation, mate. Much appreciated. Gonna click some things off here for a sec. There we go, mate. It's only 3:20 UK. 3:20 in the morning. Need to do something for Australia. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Hey! All the mags up. Hey, no worries. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, guys. It was nice. I wasn't expecting many people to be around. It actually surprised me how many there were here, so it was really cool. Not sure what my plane's doing. Looking at, we're getting some grey clouds coming in. We sort of jumped in at the right time. Look at that. Got Demolition Man's coming in. We'll quickly watch him. Supposed to be working. Shh. Shh. Tell anybody, Glenn. All eyes on you, Mr. Demolition Man. Even Bubba's watching you. Ooh. Big thank you to everybody. Much appreciated. I want to just say some thank yous before we go. And Big thank you to Australia for your donation. Drew, again, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Joseph, again, thank you very much. Mr. Lizman, thank you very much for your donation as well. Patrick, he's not here, he's gone to work, but thank you, Patrick. It's nice to see you, mate. Gary, thank you very much for your support. Much appreciated. Mr. Blue Dog as well. And Fozzie. And whoever it was that did the t-shirt, again, thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Thanks for the stream. Now it's coffee time. Yeah, it's a bit of lunchtime and then it's back to doing some other stuff. So, guys, thank you very much. Yes, John, just appeared just a bit too late. We're just about finished. So, but guys, I will see you on Sunday and we'll have a video out tomorrow. And if you want to go and watch some flying videos, real life ones, go and check out what the video we did yesterday. Much appreciated. See you, Tony. See you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.